3D printing. You've most probably heard about it by now, about how this one technological advancement is going to change everything. But what exactly is 3D printing anyway? To put it in the most simplest term possible, 3D printing is basically like printing, except instead of printing ink onto papers, it uses a bunch of materials inserted into the printer beforehand to create a three-dimensional object. In order for 3D printers to print an object, it would first need to acquire a virtual design of said object. This can be made in a CAD file using a 3D modeling program, or you can use a 3D scanner to copy an existing object. Next, the software constructs the object layer by layer. Think of it as a Lego model, where you assemble it by slowly stacking bits and bits of it, one by one, until the product has been finished. With the advent of 3D printing comes many benefits for the consumer that traditional manufacturing simply cannot compete, one of which is mass customization. Mass customization is the ability to deliver goods and services that are suited to the individual customer's needs on a massive scale. This means that everyday objects such as furniture, shoes, and appliances will be made specifically suited to your desires, as opposed to the mass-produced ones, which is a standardized design. Another advantage that 3D printing has over traditional manufacturing is that it is much more capable of constructing more intricate and durable products for the same relative cost. While this advantage has been used by artists and designers to create more visually impressive products, it has also made a significant impact on the industrial side, allowing them to develop applications that are lighter and stronger than their previous counterparts. By its nature, traditional manufacturing is very wasteful. To create a product, it would first require a big chunk of whatever material is being made of, and carving away the surface bit by bit until the product is made. 3D printing, in contrast, does not use this subtractive method. Instead, it prints the product layer by layer until it is finished, effectively ensuring that no material is wasted. And not only does 3D printing reduce the wastage generated by the making of the products, but also reduce the expenditure for the overall production as well. They do this by lowering shipping and packaging costs related to overseas parts suppliers, having less human labor involved, and use cheaper as well as sometimes more reliable raw materials. The speed at which 3D printing takes to make the product compared to regular manufacturing is like comparing the speed of a sports car to a horse car. They both take you to the same location, it's just that the sports car is much, much faster than a horse car. Despite using 3D printing in the industrial and commercial sector, 3D printing has found its way into the medical world as well. One of the most significant usage of 3D printing was bioink, ink that is compatible with living tissues. This means it can be used to replace damaged skin or create entire organs from scratch. Addressing injuries such as burns or scrapes, a scanner is used to create a personalized skin map, after which the printer lays down cells one layer at a time until the layer is covered. Organs, however, are much more complex, and as of now, any 3D printed organs aren't yet functional. But just imagine, instead of having to wait for a compatible organ donor, one can simply just have his genetics scanned and BAM! A new organ is ready. There is no doubt that 3D printing will have a profound effect on the world, both economically and socially. And while not everyone has the financial nor technical ability to own a 3D printer now, further advancements within the field will surely improve the situation and make 3D printing easy to use and cheap for everyone to have.
Created using Powtoon.